Hello, good people of the Queen City. This is Herman McKinney Jr. with DDT Real Estate Investment Company. Coming at you today with video number 3. That's right, video number 3. And today's topic, we're going to focus on how do you determine the value of your home? And more specifically, how do you determine the market value of your home? So diving into this particular topic, there's basically 3 or 4 different ways that you can determine the market value of your home. The first and the easiest way to do that is to use some online tools that are available to you. Now, there are a couple of websites that you can go to. In particular, a lot of people are familiar with Zillow and also with Redfin. Now, these are websites that are basically what are considered automated valuation models. So what you do once you get to those websites, you type in your address, and within a matter of really seconds, it will spit out to you an estimated value of your home. Real easy. There's no cost to do that. You don't have to register to on the website. Have a user ID and password. Very simple, very easy to do. The second way that you can determine the value of your house are you can contact a real estate professional in your area, a licensed realtor or licensed real estate broker in your area, and they can do 1 or 2 different types of reports for you. One's called a comparative market analysis, and the other one is called a broker's price opinion. Again, both of these types of reports or analysis are done by a licensed real estate professional. Now, the comparative market analysis and the broker's price opinion are typically used by realtors and real estate professionals in order to help them determine the list price for your house, okay? And that list price is the value that they will recommend to you that you list your property on the multiple listing service to sell your house. Now, broker's price opinion is sometimes used for other reasons, like sometimes it's ordered by lenders and other real estate services to kind of get a quick snapshot of the value of a house. Now, the last method I want to talk about is that you can order a formal appraisal of your house by a licensed real estate appraiser. Okay, again, that appraiser will will take exterior and interior photos of your home, and they'll print out a report with analysis that gives a estimated value of your home for that specific date that they inspected your house. Okay, now, of all the methods that I just discussed, we discussed the online tools, we discussed the CMA, the comparative market analysis, and the BPO, the broker's price opinion, and we also discussed ordering a appraisal from a licensed real estate appraiser. Now, what all of these valuation methods have in common is that they're going to take a look at what's called comps or comparables. Now, what exactly does that mean? Now, in order for these valuation methods to hold some weight or give you a more accurate picture of the value of your house, is they have to look at comparable sales to your home in the neighborhood. Now, what do I mean by comparable sales? What I mean is when looking at other homes that have been sold or other pending sales or listings, you want to make sure that you're comparing apples to apples. For example, if you've got a 5-bedroom house, you don't want to compare a sale of a 2-bedroom house in your neighborhood. Those two are not going to be what's considered comparable. That's comparing apples to oranges. So whether you're using the online method or you're hiring a real estate agent to do comparative market analysis, or obviously the professional real estate appraiser, they're going to get you at least 3 good comparables or comps to come up with the value of your house. And those comps need to be similar in terms of size, and by size I mean square footage. Also by size I mean bedroom and bath count. The houses or the comps also need to be comparable in terms of location. Now that's very, very important. So sales in your subdivision may or may not be comparable to sales in a subdivision that is 2 miles away. If it's 2 or 3 miles away, that's not considered a good comp. If you have to go 3 to 4 miles to get a good comp, that's not considered to be a comparable sale. Also, these comps need to be similar in terms of condition and also similar in terms of amenities and upgrades to the home. Again, we want to be comparing apples to apples. And one other thing I would mention in terms of what makes a good comp is, as far as sales are concerned, those sales need to have occurred within the last 1 to 3 months. Anytime you start getting to comps that have sold more than 3 months, maybe on the far end, maybe a comp can be considered maybe when it happened maybe 6 months ago, but really you want to try and stick to homes that have sold recently within the last 3 months for it to be a good comp. So that's basically the way that you determine the value of your house. Now, as far as the methods that we've discussed, the most accurate way to determine the value of the house is going to be that real estate appraisal, because that person is going to inspect the inside and the outside of the house, and they're also going to make adjustments to those comps, because obviously the comps are not going to be identical to your property, but it's the real estate appraiser's job to make the adjustments to each comp and to your property to come up with that final estimated valuation. So they'll make the adjustments as far as accounting for differences in the properties or the comps compared to the subject property, which will be your home. So hopefully it's not too confusing, but if you have questions or you have some concerns about valuations, certainly give us a call at DDT Real Estate. We'll be happy to help you. Our website address is www.ddtrealestate.com. Thank you.